It's an investigation that has been going on for almost a year into gun and gang activity in Thorncliffe Park. After an alarming increase in firearms-related activity in that area, the Guns and Gang Task Force and the Centralized Shooting Response Teams launched a Project Compound, and that has resulted in the arrests of 10 men and 1 woman, as well as removing a significant quantity of drugs and guns from the streets. Police say it took an enormous amount of work on the part of its team of investigators.
Their dedication and efforts have effectively culminated in the successful apprehension of several high-risk subjects, ultimately resulting in an improved level of safety and security within this community as a whole.
Police seized cocaine, fentanyl, marijuana, MDMA, $100,000 in cash, and 7 firearms. There are 95 charges in all, and police allege the ringleader is a Toronto man, Salman Jogiat, who faces by far the most counts at 42, including 2 of attempted murder and 8 of conspiracy to commit murder. He is just 19 years old.
His age, yes, is of concern. It's a belief and alleged that this group purposefully set out to commit violent acts against targeted individuals for the sole purpose of monetary gain and retribution.
There is no question that residents have been feeling unsafe in the densely populated Thorncliffe Park, which is characterized by numerous high-rise apartment buildings in the Don Mills and Overlea area. They have noticed the increase in gun violence.
This area has been an area where they have lots of gangs, and it's very threatening sometimes.
We don't feel safe here, right? Every time we heard that sound of shoots, and we cannot walk there safely. Like, we always feel afraid, definitely.
An increase in shootings in general in Toronto is causing concern for police, who say that at 350 so far this year, that's 40 more than in the same period last year. Just last week, a drive-by shooting at Eglinton and Oakwood wounded 6. And early Tuesday morning, at least 80 rounds were fired in South Etobicoke that left 1 seriously injured. Marcel Wilson is a former gang member turned activist who says these kinds of incidents where there is indiscriminate gunfire is something new on Toronto streets.
What we're seeing is total chaos. There is no structure, there is no rule of thumb, where we used to have that. We used to follow a code.
Wilson says he was reformed after being shot and falling in love. He's sure that anyone can change and find another path given the right guidance. And while he says the age of the alleged ringleader in the Thorncliffe Park gang is concerning, it's not a surprise.
It's usually young people that are involved in the urban gang culture. And then, for lack of better terms, people normally would graduate into more organized structures.
Police are still looking for 2 men in connection with the Thorncliffe Park investigation. Sadi Zaloom and Sufyan Dadabai, both 26 years old, of Toronto, are wanted. Toronto police allege that they are engaged in ongoing criminal activity and are considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information is asked to call investigators.